Welcome to Breakup Cheater, where betrayal meets clarity and the aftermath is more powerful than the storm. Today's story is about truth, quiet revenge, and the strength it takes to walk away without looking back. Let's begin. She told me, "We need to talk." Then admitted the baby wasn't mine. My name is Marcus. 3 months ago, I was in Atlanta for a corporate client training. Day 2 of a 3-day trip. I was sitting in the corner of the hotel lounge, going over slides for the next morning session when I got a text from my long-term girlfriend, Delilah. "We need to talk when you get back. I made a mistake." That's all it said. No emojis, no follow-up, just those 10 words. I stared at the screen, blinking like I'd just been handed a live grenade. Called her. No answer. Called again. Straight to voicemail. It was 7:42 p.m. back home. She should have been at our place. The house I owned, the one she'd lived in for 4 years. Still nothing. I sat frozen for a few more minutes. Then I shut my laptop, went upstairs and changed my flight. Cancelled the return. Booked a red-eye home for that same night. We'd been together for 6 years. Delilah was 32. Worked in brand strategy for a mid-tier marketing firm. She was the kind of person with routines. Yoga every Thursday, a book club she never read for on Tuesdays, and lunch with her girl gang every Friday. I thought I knew her. When I walked through the door the next morning, the house smelled like cinnamon. Nothing looked out of place. She was in the kitchen, leaning against the island like she was waiting for coffee, not a confrontation. She didn't look surprised. "You came back early," she said softly. "You said you made a mistake," I replied. She nodded, walked over to the table and sat down. No small talk. No apology. Then she said it. "I'm pregnant, and it's not yours." The room went still. I sat down across from her, calm. Not because I wasn't furious, but because I needed every word to land exactly as she said it. "It happened one night," she whispered. "It was Trevor from work." Trevor. I'd heard the name before. She used to mention him casually. Trevor helped clean up the pitch deck, or asterisk, Trevor's such a perfectionist. Asterisk, the kind of mentions you forget, until you can't. I didn't say a word. Just stood up and left the room. That night, I slept in the guest room. No yelling. No questions. Around 11 p.m., she knocked gently. "Marcus, can we just talk?" she asked through the door. I didn't answer. The next morning, she left for work like nothing had happened. As soon as her car left the driveway, I got to work. I changed every password, Netflix, Wi-Fi, Spotify, utilities, all of it. She had moved in, yes. But this house, I bought it years before we met. She never helped with the mortgage. Not a dime. And now I was grateful for that. By noon, I had folders spread across the dining room table. Legal, financial, and personal. I wasn't preparing for a conversation. I was preparing for her exit. I called a lawyer I trusted. Someone from an old client's firm. I laid it all out. He reviewed everything and said flat out, "You're clean. He has no claim. No marriage. No joint accounts. No shared property. Just pack her things, document everything and stay calm." At 3:15 p.m., I got another text from her. "Can we please talk tonight? I'm so sorry, Marcus. I want to fix this." I didn't respond. Instead, I brought out the suitcases. Packed up her things with care. Labeled everything. Took time-stamped photos. Even included the silver laptop she claimed was hers. When she walked in that night, she saw the suitcases lined up in the hallway. "What is this?" she asked. "Your things," I replied. "You have 48 hours to find somewhere else to stay." Her eyes welled up. She looked stunned. "You're kicking me out," she whispered. "I'm asking you to leave," I said. "You made your choice. This is mine." "It was one night, Marcus." "One night was enough," I said coldly. "You got pregnant. Then waited until I was gone to tell me. That's not a mistake. That's manipulation." She was shaking. I wasn't. "You can't throw away 6 years," she pleaded. "I didn't," I said. "You did." The next day, she left while I was in the garage. I watched from the security camera as she loaded the suitcases into an Uber. No goodbye. No explanation. Later that week, a new problem surfaced. Naomi's best friend, Britt, texted me from an unknown number. You seriously threw her out while she's pregnant. What kind of heartless monster are you? Blocked her. Then Naomi's mother emailed me with the subject line. From a mother to a man with a heart. Didn't even open it. The next day, my credit card company flagged charges on an old account Naomi had access to. $1,376 at a hotel downtown, and a failed attempt at an expensive boutique. Both declined. I froze the card. Called my lawyer. Sent screenshots. Then it escalated. 2 police officers showed up at my house. She filed a report claiming I stole her valuable personal items, including that same laptop. I showed them the time-stamped photo of it neatly packed inside her suitcase. They didn't buy her story. Wrote up a quick note and left. She was trying to re-enter the narrative. Paint herself as a victim. I wouldn't let her. That weekend, Britt called again. New number. She's staying with her parents. She's got nothing left. Trevor ghosted her. His wife found out. There's a restraining order now. I said nothing. Hung up. A few days later, I received a letter. Handwritten. From Naomi's mother. Please, Marcus. She's not eating. She's depressed. You once loved her. Please send something. A little help. I forwarded it to my lawyer. By Friday, cease and desist letters went out to Naomi, her mom, and Britt. One final warning. Any more contact would be met with legal action. And just like that, silence. No text. No calls. No guilt trips. Just quiet. I repainted the bedroom. Deep navy now. Masculine calm. No more sage green she once called calming. 3 months later, I ran into an old work friend, Jamal. Hey man. I heard some things, he said. You probably did, I shrugged. Naomi told people you threw her out like trash. Said you ruined her life. Did she mention the part where she got pregnant by a coworker and waited until I left town to tell me? Jamal blinked. No. She didn't. Figures. We said our goodbyes and parted ways. People like Naomi always rewrite the story. They burn the house down and then complain about the smoke in their clothes. Let them. The house is mine. Quiet is mine. Peace is real. And her story. It ended the moment she hit send on that text. She started a war with one sentence. I ended it with silence, strategy, and a locked door. She thought I'd break. I didn't. I rebuilt. If this story moved you, leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life confessions and cold endings that remind us. Sometimes walking away is the strongest thing you'll ever do. Thanks for watching Breakup Cheater. We'll see you in the next one.